So if you need to get any props, get comfortable in your chair, set anything up, do that now. And on your way into your posture, make sure your phone is on silent or do not disturb or flight mode. Okay, so I'm going to offer some guidance. And this is a new meditation practice that I've been trying out recently, something I'm finding interesting and exciting. Hopefully you'll like it too. But of course, in this practice, you're totally welcome to do whatever meditation works for you. So you can follow along really closely. You can follow along, but make some adjustments. Play around, be a bit creative. Or if it works better for you, you can do your own practice. And so as you come into your meditation posture, just take a little bit of extra time here getting set up. So just actually have a look at the alignment of your body, trying to get a sense of uprightness in the back. We want alignment side to side and front to back. So the shoulders are over the hips. There's a bit of a natural curve in the spine. You're not slanted too far to the left or too far to the right. Crown of the head gently lifting upwards. And that can really help to imagine that the spine is kind of hanging from the crown of the head. You're welcome to close the eyes or keep them open with a soft gaze. Allowing the whole body to relax. Allowing the mind to settle. And so the intention for this practice is to use this space of quiet contemplation as a way to nourish and support the body, the heart, the mind. So just taking a moment here to acknowledge that any concerns or worries from the past, any concerns about the future, can be just left to the side. Put those heavy bags down temporarily. Coming into this moment and resolving to practice patiently and diligently for the time that we have here. Now we'll just spend a few minutes settling, relaxing, returning back to the present moment in whatever way feels helpful to you. You might like to bring attention to the breath. You might like to just simply return back to awareness, the present moment. You might like to listen for sounds or to notice the sensations of the body. And pick one thing to do and stay with it for the next few minutes, just allowing that process of decompressing, settling, and relaxing. Good. And so now we're going to move into a visualization practice. And here, it doesn't really matter how clearly you can visualize this, the instructions. It may also not be so visual for you. It may be more in other senses or just a shift in the feeling in the body. Just give it a go. Open to the idea and see if you can bring in a bit of play and creativity, using a visualization to see if it has an effect on the body, the heart, the mind. And so I want you to imagine that there is a lump of soft butter that is about the shape of an egg above your head, above the crown of your head. So you have this egg that's yellow, maybe even kind of golden, glowing, pristine, above the crown of the head. This golden egg. And now this egg is made of soft butter and it slowly begins to melt. And if butter doesn't work so well for you, you could also imagine it as margarine, honey, syrup, tree sap. But basically, it starts melting and smoothly flows onto your head, down the sides of your head. And as it does so, it feels great. It's maybe slightly warm, smooth, that kind of subtle sensation that is just exquisite. Imagine it flows all over the head and down the neck. And as it does, it soaks into the body. It's really healing, saturating, soaking these parts of the body, seeping into the skin, seeping into the muscle, the tendons, cartilage, bones. It slowly flows down the back of the neck, front of the neck, the shoulders, then down the arms to the elbows, continuing down the arms, forearms, wrist, hands. this soft butter, this golden sap syrup. And then also flowing down from the shoulders, down the torso, the chest and abdomen, the upper back, middle back, lower back. And as it flows down the torso, it moves through the body, through all of the organs, the lungs, the heart, the liver, kidneys, the digestive system, flowing down into the hips, pelvis, the buttocks, and down into the lower legs, flowing down from the hips, through the legs, through the knees, down to the ankles, feet, and toes. Permeating, soaking, saturating the whole body. And as you visualize this, imagine that the whole body becomes filled with this golden light. It's incredibly healing, nourishing. The energy flows downward. Balancing all of the systems of the body. And bringing a sense of collectedness and harmonization. And now let's repeat the visualization again. This time allowing this soft butter, this syrup, to penetrate even more deeply. So beginning with this egg shape hovering above the crown of the head, pristine, yellow or golden in color, perfectly smooth. And then it begins to melt. And as it contacts the top of the head, it passes down through the body, passes through the hair, skin, bone. Imagine this healing material permeating the space of the brain, the head from back to front, from top to bottom, externally and internally. As it flows down the body, this golden liquid, golden syrup moves through the neck, throat, from the skin inwards, soaking into the bone, the soft tissue, vocal cords, windpipe, soaking down to the shoulders, deeply permeating the muscles, tendons, bones. Visualizing this soft butter, this syrup, this golden light moving down the body from the shoulders, down the arms, the upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrist, hand, finger. Again, all the way from the skin to the marrow of the bone, completely saturated, leaving a light, pleasant feeling. Moving down from the shoulders through the torso. And this time focusing on the internal space, the lungs, the heart, liver, kidneys, stomach, intestines, all of the internal organs. Saturated with this gentle healing light. Then allowing this to continue moving down through the body. into the hips and pelvis, then down into the legs, the upper legs, the knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, toes. And here you may even like to imagine that it continues on downward below you. And then imagining that the whole body, as a result of this visualization, is filled with golden light, may even seem to emanate, to be luminous, to emanate this light. Imagine the whole body space as light and empty, harmonious. And then imagine that this light radiates outwards. It joins up with a greater light that fills all of awareness. It's bright, clear awareness. Simply resting in that bright, clear space. And as we draw towards a close, just notice what effect this practice has had, how you feel in the body, what your current mind state is like.